familiar with the word clairvoyant? Clairvoyant. Clair plus voyant. Why does the word clairvoyant begin with Claire? Well, that's what this video today is about. The C-L-E-A-R. R. Who you are. So, Claire is a name you'll see prominently featured in Hollywood major motion pictures and television programming. And it's a part and parcel of the synchromistic epic, of the connective, meaningful tissue of the narrative, of the yarn, of the thread of the story of Taurus being told. You have Claire in Lost. You have, so there are different versions of Claire, which I will show you on etymonline.com in this video. There's Clara, which is all the same as Claire, it's just a different version. And you have Clara Clayton in the Back to the Future trilogy. Doc Brown's love interest. Doc Brown is DB 42. Like David Bowie, like Dan Brown. And in Dan Brown's Da Vinci Code, you have the family bloodline carried on from the Merovingian bloodline from Mary Magdalene. It's Merovingian, right? Yeah, French. The Merovingian in Matrix, Train Man. You have the St. Clair family. You have the illuminated. So, and then you have Clarisse Starling. Clarisse is another version of Claire. Clarisse Starling in Silence of the Lambs. You have, more recently, Claire Underwood, wife of Francis Underwood, or Frank Underwood. Frank Zappia. Frankly, can let me be frank. Donnie Darko's Frank. Pope Frank Francis. France. You also have, so look at Claire ending in Ray, Claire, Clara, and you have Declaration. And Claire Underwood in the House of Cards series, named after what the US political system actually is, House of Cards. And right now the Joker of poker being played, the Trump card. You have Clara Underwood, Clara, Ra ending in Ra. So Claire Underwood in is it the last season, right? Gives a speech about the Declaration of Independence, declaration. Well, I'll show you that on etymonline.com, how that's definitely Claire in there, and declare, to declare. So what does Claire mean? Well, it means almost exactly what it looks like, except for a little phonetic shift at the end. Air becomes ear. It's clear. That's what Claire means, and that's just how it is. I will show you on etymonline.com. You can please go yourself and see for yourself. C, ABC, which is letter number 3, which is the crescent of the waning crescent. The moon reborn from the black moon, dying, going to the black moon of death. crescent, the C, of the curve, of the S curve, S and C, S, C. X marks the spot. Right, X, cross, Chris. Cruise, as in Tom Cruise. Cruise means cross. See this for yourself on etymonline.com. etymonline.com. As I've said before, etymology is etym, word origins. Ent, E-N-T-Y, or is it E-N-T-I? I don't even, that's the bugs. Etymology. So etymonline.com, I'm going to go to the name C-L-A-I-R-E. Claire. Claire, feminine proper name from French. From French. Claire, feminine of Claire, literally. Here's what it literally means. Light, bright. From Latin, claros, meaning, in Latin, claros, clear, clear. Claire is clear. Bright, distinct. See clear. That's the, in parenthesis, see, and then in bold, where you can click on it with your finger. Clear. And also compare Clara. C-L-A-R-A. Clara. So I'll go down all the words they've listed, and we'll see clear. See clear. Clara. Clara. Ra, the, why we have rays. Ra is also can be said as ray, as in radiance, as in rays, beams of light of the sun, of Sunday. Feminine personal name from Latin Clara. This is Clara now. Feminine of claros, bright, shining, clear. See clear. Adjective, and compare Claire. Derivatives include Clarisse, Clarisse, Clarabelle, Clarabelle. The native form Clare was common in medieval England, perhaps owing to the popularity of Saint Clare of Assisi. And the Proto-Indo-European root K-E-L-E. Kel-E. Proto-Indo-European root meaning to shout, perhaps imitative. That's the root of Claire. It forms all or part of acclaim, acclamation, Aufklärung, calendar, chiaroscuro, claim, Claire, clairvoyance, clairvoyant, clamor, Clara, claret, clarify, clarinet, clarion, clarity, class, clear, Cledonism, conciliate, conciliation, counsel, declaim, declare, disclaim, ecclesiastic, eclair, exclaim, glare, hail, verb, halyard, intercalate, hall, keel haul, low, verb, nomenclature, paraclete, proclaim, reclaim, reconcile. It is the hypothetical source of evidence for its existence is provided by Sanskrit usakala, or cock. literally dawn calling. Latin calare, to announce solemnly. Call out. Clamare, to cry out, shout, like clamor. Proclaim, claim. Middle Irish kalek, cock. Greek kalin, to call. Kalados, noise. Kladon, report, fame. Old High German halan, to call. Old English hloan, to low, make a noise like a cow. Bellow. Lithuanian kalba, which means language. And the last related here on this page, snit, S-N-I-T, state of inappropriate agitation, fit of childish temper. 1939, American English of unknown origin. First in Claire Booth's, because it's from Claire Booth's Kiss the Boys Goodbye, which gives it a U.S. Southern context. Snitty appears to be slightly older. Now let's see clear. Since both Claire and Clara tell you to see clear, and Claire tells you to see Clara, and Clara tells you to see Clarisse and Claire. Is this clear? Clear. 14th century, giving light, shining, luminous. Also, this is what clear means, going back to the 1300s. Giving light, shining, luminous. Also, not turbid, transparent, allowing light to pass through, free from impurities, morally pure, guiltless, innocent. Of colors, bright, pure. Of weather or the sky or sea, not stormy, mild, fair, and not overcast, fully light, free from darkness or clouds, clear skies. Or the eyes, or vision, clear, keen. Of the voice or sound, plainly audible, distinct, resonant. Of the mind, keen-witted, perspicacious. Of words or speech, readily understood, manifest to the mind, lucid, like Lucille and Lucian, from light. An Old English word for this was swiotol, which means distinct, clear, evident, or obvious. Of land, cleared, leveled, from Old French clair, clear. Of sight and hearing, quote, light, bright, shining, sparse. 12th century. Modern French clair, from Latin claros, clear, loud, of sounds, figuratively manifest, plain, evident. In transferred use of sights, bright, distinct, also illustrious, famous, glorious. Source of Italian chiaro, Spanish claro, from Proto-Indo-European claro, from root cele, which I just read to you, to shout. The prehistoric sense evolution to light and color involves an identification of the spreading of sound and the spreading of light. Compare English loud, used of colors, German hell, clear, which means clear, bright, shining, of pitch, distinct, ringing, high. Also in Middle English, beautiful, magnificent, excellent. Of possession or title, unrestricted, unconditional, absolute. Early 15th century, of complexion. From 1300, sense of free from encumbrance, later largely nautical, developed in the 1500s, meaning obvious to the senses, is from 1835. Clear-sighted is from 1580s. Clear-eyed is from 1520s. Clear-headed is from 1709. For coast is clear. See clear. Clear, the verb tense of clear. We're reading the adjective tense. Now the verb tense of clear. Middle 14th century. Make clear an absolute and obscure subject in the mind. Explain, elucidate. Loose again, light. Lucidate, elucidate. Late 14th century, make clean. Clean, clear. Cleanse, purify, clarify a liquid. Remove what clouds or diminishes brightness or transparency. Also, prove innocent, vindicate, of the weather, sea, sky, clouds, etc. Clear up, become fair or calm. From clear, adjective, related cleared, clearing. Intransitive sense of become free from murkiness is from 1580s, meaning to free from obstructions is from 1520s. That of to free from entanglement is from 1590s. That of pass an obstacle without entanglement or collision is from 1630s. Sense of to remove something out of the way is from 1670s. That of to clear land or of trees and underbrush is from 1690s, meaning to leap clear over is first attested 1791, meaning to gain a sum of money in clear profit. Profit is from 1719. Meaning get approval for a proposal, etc. from authority is from 1944. You're cleared. Meaning establish as suitable for national security work is from 1948. Clearance. Clarence. To clear one's throat is from 1881. Earlier, clear one's voice, 1701. To clear out, depart, leave, 1825. Perhaps is from the notion of ships satisfying customs, harbor regulations, etc., then setting sail. To get clear of is from 1590s. To clear up from 1620s of weather, 1690s as make clear to the mind. Clear the deck, 1802, is from sailing ships. Clear the air, in the figurative sense, is from late 14th century. To clear the coast, 1520s, was to make it suitable for landing. Coast is clear. Clear adverb, 1300s. Complete, quite, entirely, wholly. 1300 from clear or adverbial use of the adjective in Old French from early 14th century as plainly, lucidly. Mid 14th century as loudly with distinctness of sound. Late 14th century as brightly, brilliantly. Clear, noun. Early 13th century. In place names, a clearing, a forest glade, from Old French noun use of the adjective see clear. In Middle English also a beautiful person. Mid-14th century, from 1500s as brightness. The notion in the clear, 1715, is a clear space. So, you have Clara, Clarisse, Clara Clayton in Back to the Future, Clarice Starling in Silence of the Lambs. You have Claire Underwood in House of Cards. You have Claire Shepherd in Lost. And there's the one in, there's many others too. This is clear, what's being told here by who. Let's go to who we are talking about. The etymology of Illuminati. Illumination, light. 1590s, Illuminati, noun. This is the etymology of Illuminati. 1590s, plural of Latin, illuminatus, enlightened. In figurative sense, past participle of illuminare, light up, make light, illuminate. See illumination. originally a name applied to a 16th century Spanish sect, the Alumbrados. And you have the Alhambra Castle in Spain, which the Scottish Rite Freemasonry Temple in Santa Fe, New Mexico is modeled after. Then to other sects on the continent. Since 1797 used as a translation of German Illuminaten, name of a secret society founded 1776, same year as the United States of America, in Ingolstadt, Bavaria, repressed there in 1785, and holding deistic and republican principles. This is a republic founded in 1776, hence used generally of free thinkers and sarcastically of those professing intellectual enlightenment, 1816. Related Illuminatism, Illuminatist. Let's go to illumination. Late 14th century, spiritual enlightenment. From late Latin illuminationem, nominative illuminatio, noun of action, from past participle stem of Latin illuminare, to throw into light, make bright, light up. Figuratively in rhetoric, to set off, illustrate. From assimilated form of into, from Proto-Indo-European root in, plus lumen, genitive luminous, light, from suffixed form of Proto-Indo-European root leuk, Leuk, light, brightness, meaning action of lighting. In English is from 1560s, sense of intellectual enlightenment is from 1630s. Leuk, Proto-Indo-European. Proto-Indo-European root meaning light, brightness. It forms all or part of allumete, elucidate, illumination, illustration, Lee, or Leah, L-E-A, leukemia, leuco, light, brightness, radiant energy, lightning, limb, L-I-M-N, link, noun to torch of pitch, toe, etc., lucent, lucid, lucifer, luciferase, luciferus, lucifugus, lucubrate, lucubration, or is this lucibrate, lucibration, luculent, lumen, L-U-M-E-N, and look at L-M-N in the middle of the alphabet. Luminal, luminary, luminate, luminescence, luminous, luna, the moon goddess, lunacy, lunar, lunarian, lunate, lunation, lunatic, loon, lunette, loony, luster, as in losing its luster, its shine, brightness, light, lustrum, lux, L-U-X in Latin for light, pellucid, P-L-U-C-I-D, pellucid, sublunary, translucent. It is the hypothetical source of evidence for its existence is provided by Sanskrit rocate, shines, Armenian lois, light, lucin, moon, Greek lukos, bright, shining, white, Latin lucere, to shine, lux, light, lucidus, clear, Old Church Slavonic, Lucy, light, as in the name Lucy, Lucille, Luciel, Lithuanian, laukas, pale, Welsh, ilug, gleam, glimmer, Old Irish, loch, lightning, lucaire, brightness, Hittite, lucezi, is bright. Old English, lect. Licht, light, daylight, spiritual illumination. German, Licht. Gothic, Illub, light. Now, back to Kele, the Proto-Indo-European root of caldera, callid, calor, caloric, caloric, calorimeter, cauldron, caudal, chafe, chauffeur, chowder, caudal, lee, Lee, lukewarm, nonchalant, scald. That's the first Kele. It is the hypothetical source of evidence for its existence is provided by Sanskrit karad, harvest, literally hot time. Latin calor, heat. Calidus, warm. Calere, be hot. Lithuanian, silty, become warm. Silas, August, Old North. Hlare, Old English, hlau, warm. So here's the second one that I already read. Proto-Indo-European root meaning to shout, perhaps imitative. Kele dash. It forms all or part of acclaim, acclamation. I already read all those. The one I wanted to go specifically to of this list. I'll just read it all again. Acclaim. These are all rooted in this Kele, this Proto-Indo-European or Aryan root meaning to shout. Perhaps imitative, meaning they're speculating as to its origin. It forms all or part of acclaim, acclamation, Aufklärung, calendar, chiaroscuro, claim, clairvoyance. That's the one. Clairvoyance and clairvoyant. Let's go to clairvoyance. Noun, clairvoyance. This is what the Hollywood movie moony magicians of money, of the wood of the holly, magic wand of the druid priest, waving the wand, the magic spell on the 2D flat screen cave wall surface, the facade, the shadows of Shaddai. What they're secretly telling you about is their occult science or that of the mind, which involves clairvoyance. That's why all these Claire names. I do declare. Paranormal gift of seeing things out of sight. 1837. From special use of French, clairvoyance, 16th century, from Old French, clairvoyance, 13th century. Quickness of understanding, sagacity, penetration. From clairvoyant, clear-sighted, discerning, judicious. From clair, see clear. Again, the adjective form. Voyant plus voyant, clear plus, so clairvoyance is this, clear plus voyant, clairvoyant, and voyant means seeing, as in vision, voyant, vision, seeing, present participle of vor, as in voyeur, I think that's what that is, voyeur, from Latin vedere, to see, from Proto-Indo-European root wield, wield, to see. A secondary sense in French is the main sense in English. So now let's look at weid. There's also clairaudience. So there's clear vision, and then audience would be auditory sound, clear sound. Weid. So this is why clairvoyant is called psychic, because it's vision of the consciousness, of the mind, of the science of the self, the sense of you. Weil, everyone is psychic, because everyone has a psyche. Everyone is Adam, Aries, and Eve, Libra. Everyone is the masculine and feminine of sunrise, sunset, east and west, right and left, new, old. This is the harvest cycle here. Is it not? Yes, it is. These embers here are the harvest. September, October, November, December. This is the autumn to the winter solstice. The autumn times are autumn time is the ember times of the orange, amber, burnt offering of September, of the separation ember, of amber, of the hue, man. Everyone has the psyche of Eve. Everyone is Eve. And the Garden of Eden is your 12 to 6, your head to your heel, your heaven to your hell, your Cancer crab in your sternum to your 6 o'clock winter solstice kneecaps of Capricorn. And the kneecaps of Capricorn go to Aries, the ram of the cerebrum, of your brain, Sarah Abraham, of the brain tree or 3, of the 1, 2, 3, the left, right, center, C, enter, C, 1, 2, 3, enter, and Tor of Taurus. Because this whole thing is Taurus. And it's the rising building of the bull and the sag of Taurus down below in November. Which is in the thighs as you go below the belt. This is the path from the brain to the belt waistline of the hips of Libra and the hips. Cancer in the sternum, Capricorn the kneecaps, below, and Pisces in the feet of the fish, Aquarius in the shins with the skins of the sins, of the kins, the families, the familiars, of the known, of knowledge, of knowing the edge, of the ledge. Everyone's psychic, everyone's Eve, everyone's psyche, and everyone's soma as well, which is body. Adam is the body, the mud, symbolized by mud. The body, the primal, original clay created by God, the gods. And Adam and Eve would be the mind put in Adam, in the body. The psyche that Anna mates, of Hannah, of the hand of manna, of manual, of Emmanuel, of the risen Savior, of salvation, of the rising sun, who sets, Horus and Set, God, devil, good, evil, hero, villain, odd, even, dawn, evening, yang and yin, sun and moon, Solomon, Solomon's temples, right and the left, and the pineal gland in the middle, the target of the target, where vertical and horizontal meet in the middle. Clairvoyance, and the voyant is vision, and it's from Proto-Indo-European weid, which is to see. I believe that would be weed. Weid. Proto-Indo-European root meaning to see. It forms all or part of advice, advise, Belvedere, Mr. Belvedere, clairvoyant, déjà vu, druid, eidetic, eidolon, envy, evident, guide, guidon, guise, guy. Noun, small rope, chain, wire. Gwendolyn, Hades, history, idea. Idio, idle, idle. Improvisation, improvise, interview. Invidious, kaleidoscope. Oid, the word forming element oid, dash OID. Penguin, polyhister. Prevision, provide, providence, prudent. Purvey, purview, review, revise. Rig Veda, story, noun, 1, connected account or narration of some happening. Supervise, survey, twit, unwitting, Veda, vide, view, visa, visage, or visage, vision, visit, visor, a visor on a hat, visor, visor, sore, vista, voyeur, wise, or vise, eyes, wise, adjective, learned, sagacious, cunning, wise, the wise elder of the elite, the elite, noun, way of proceeding, manner, wisdom, wiseacre, wit, wit, mental, noun, mental capacity, wit, verb, to know, white, to know, wit, witten, wittenagamot, witting, wat, wot. It is the hypothetical source of evidence for its existence is provided by Sanskrit Veda, I know. Avestan Vaeda, I know. Greek, oida. Doric, woida, I know. Ideen, to see. Old Irish, phys, vision. Find, FIS in Old Irish is vision. Find, white, vite, i.e. clearly seen. Fuss, or fius, Fiuss, knowledge. Welsh, Gwyn, Gaulish, Vindos, Breton, Gwen, white, as in Gwendolyn. Gothic, Old Swedish, Old English, Witten, or Witan, to know. Gothic, Witan, to see. English, wise. German, wissen, to know. Lithuanian, visti, to see. Bulgarian, vidya, I see. Polish, vidjek, to see. Vidjek, to know. Russian, videt, to see. Vest, news. Old Russian, vedat, to know. Related entries. Idio, oid, advice, advise, all those words that I listed off are all linked here. Gwendolyn. For one of the ones from the same Proto-Indo-European root as voyant in clairvoyant. Gwendolyn, feminine proper name. The first element is Breton, Gwen, white, source also of Welsh, Gwyn, Old Irish, find, Gaelic, Fionn, Gaulish, Vindo, white, shining, literally visible. From nasalized form of Proto-Indo-European root, vid, to see, which I just read, and then related entries, Gwen, Penguin, Vienna.